now junior 4, okay, I will talk about each organ inside the digestive system. You have to know that most of the organs of the digestive system, they are found in the abdominal cavity, abdominal cavity. Number 1, mouth. Okay, number 2, pharynx. Number 3, esophagus. Number 4, the stomach. Number 5, the small intestine, and number 6, the large intestine. And you have to know that most of organs of the digestive system found in the abdominal cavity. You have to know that the digestive canal is made of group of organs in the shape of long pipe. Okay, like this. Long pipe. Okay, with length between 9 or 10 meters. 9 or 10 meters. The digestive canal starts from the opening of the mouth. Start from the mouth opening and end with anus opening. Okay? Okay, junior 4. Mouth opening. The digestive canal starts with mouth opening and end with anus opening. Anus. Here, junior 4. Okay? Anus opening. Okay? The first organ is the mouth. Number 1, the mouth is the first organ in the digestive system. When we start eating, we put the food inside the mouth. Okay? So the mouth is the first organ in the digestive system. Number 2, it's a cavity in which we have teeth and tongue and salivary glands. So we have 3 organs of the digestive system inside the mouth. Number 1, teeth, tongue, and salivary glands opening. They are opening inside the mouth. Okay, so inside the mouth we have teeth, tongue, and salivary glands. Number 1, teeth. The number of teeth in the adult is 32, 16 in each jaw. Okay, in each jaw, the upper jaw and the lower jaw. Each jaw contains or has 16 teeth divided into each jaw. Okay, the upper jaw and the lower jaw. Okay, 4 incisors, 2 canines, and 10 molars. Okay, 4 incisors, 2 canines, and 10 molars in each jaw. So 4 plus 2 plus 10, they are 16. So we have 16 teeth in each jaw. The upper jaw contains 16 teeth, and the lower jaw contains 16 teeth. So the total number in the mouth, 32 in the adult. Okay? Incisors, we have 4 incisors to cut the food. We have 2 canines to tear the food. And we have 10 molars, okay? 10 molars to grind the food. Okay? To grind the food to make the swallowing easy. Okay? Swallowing, okay? So we have 4 incisors, 2 canines, and 10 molars. After that, the tongue. Tongue mixes the food with saliva, and I will say what is the saliva. Okay, you have to know that saliva is a liquid inside your mouth. When you taste anything, okay, your mouth or the salivary glands here, okay, the salivary glands here do what? Secrete the liquid called saliva. So saliva, the function of the tongue do what? Mix the food with saliva to help in the swallowing process. Okay, move and help the food to move inside the mouth cavity. And number 3, the tongue responsible for tasting the food. Okay, sweety, salty. Okay, to differentiate between the sugar, the sweety or the salty. Okay, junior 4. So the function of the tongue, number 1, mix the food with saliva. Number 2, help the food to move inside the mouth cavity. Number 3, responsible for tasting the food or tasting the food. After that, salivary glands. Salivary glands, we have 3 pairs of salivary glands, or 6 salivary glands inside the mouth, or 3 pairs. 3 pairs. Okay, secrete the liquid which called saliva. Saliva contain enzymes. It's a chemical substance, okay, help the starch to change into sugar. Starch is a complex substance, so it digests, saliva digests the starch into sugar. So the change the starch into sugar means starch is a complex substance, but sugar is the simple substance of the starch. Okay? So the saliva do what? Digest the starch into sugar, or change the starch from the complex form into the simple form, which is the sugar. Okay? The first digestion in the mouth. The starch change into sugar by the saliva. Okay? The function of the mouth. Okay, total the mouth contains tongue, teeth, and salivary glands. The function of the mouth, cutting and grinding the food. Okay, number 2, digestion of the starch into sugar. Okay? Number 2, pharynx. Pharynx is a common cavity between the digestive system and the respiratory system. Between the esophagus and the trachea. Between esophagus and trachea. So it's a common cavity between the digestive system and respiratory system. In the next system, you will know that trachea is a main organ in the respiratory system. Okay? So you have to know that pharynx is a common cavity between esophagus and trachea. Number 3, repeat after me. Esophagus. 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 Okay? Esophagus. It allows the food to pass from pharynx to the stomach. Okay? It allows the food. When I eat the food and go from the mouth, okay, then go to the pharynx, from pharynx to stomach, okay, it will pass by the esophagus. So, esophagus, okay, it's a tube, connect to the stomach, connecting to the stomach. So, when the food go from pharynx to the stomach, passing by the esophagus. Okay? Number 4, the stomach. Stomach is a sac-like muscular organ, like the bag. Okay? The function of the stomach, it secretes gastric juice. Secrete gastric juice. You have to know that. The stomach secretes gastric juice, make incomplete digestion of protein. So inside the stomach, it will happen incomplete digestion of the protein. Okay? Change the protein into semi-liquid substance to be digested easily. Okay? Not complete digestion. Not complete digestion of proteins. So, proteins can be changed into semi-liquid substance by the gastric juice, which is secreted by the stomach. So the stomach secretes the gastric juice, okay, to make incomplete digestion of proteins into semi-liquid substance, okay? After that, you have to know the small intestine. We have small intestine and large intestine. Small intestine and large intestine.